run through the tape. In life, never give up, run through the tape.
Clippers won game 1 by 20. Portland with a strong finish to the second quarter, cutting the lead to 4 here in game 2. They trailed by as many as 15. J.J. Redick, hot first half for the Clips with 13. As we welcome you to the American Express Halftime Report. Studio J here in Atlanta, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. I'm going to get to Shaq in just a second. What are the Clippers doing to Damian Lillard, keeping him ineffective in this game?
Well, I think the one thing is, you keep a body in front of him. The one thing that Damian is really good at is when he eludes you, that he creates space. And Chris Paul is doing a great job of not letting him keep space, and then the second rotator is sliding over. So he's shooting with a hand on his face. Because Damian Lillard is a great basketball player, but he's about 6'1", 6'2". He's not 6'3", 6'4". So all of a sudden, he has hands in his face, and it makes it much more difficult for him to score. Now, that's a difficult job, and Charles and I were talking about this before, about Chris Paul and his age and being a great defender. He's one of the few point guards in the league, and I think Doc had told us to Charles, and actually Chris told us to me, if you've checked the record, I'm one of the only point guards that guards other point guards. He takes pride in guarding other guys. So, he takes it personal, and he's going to make him shoot over him every time.
And also, they're doing a really good at trapping him, taking the ball out of his hands. First of all, he's got to accept the double team, because if you try to play against a double team, you end up shooting bad shots or turning the ball over. The biggest problem Portland got, they really only got 2 guys who can score. Jerry Henderson is playing well, but he is, they got 3 guards who can score. And that's it. Those other guys don't put fear in your heart. So once you take the ball out of Damian's hand, it's really up to Jerry Henderson, who's had a really good season also, and C.J. McCollum, who should hopefully get most improved player. But they just don't have enough weapons. I think they're doing a good job of controlling the pace of the game, because we know the one strong suit of the Clippers is getting up and down the court. 47-43, you got to feel good if you're Portland.
9 for 27, Lillard in the series for the guy who was number 6 in the league in scoring. Meantime, J.J. Redick had it going early for the Clips.
Had it going early. Last game, he was 1 for 3. When you play against a guy like J.J. Redick, you have to be aware. You have to have court awareness and player awareness. You can't let this guy do what he wants to do. He's coming off screen. So I played against a lot of guards. We had to guard guys like this. You have to bring them one way. If you give him a chance to rock a la Reggie Miller, come off the screens, do this, dibble-dabble with the screen. All he needs is this little bit of space right there. You got to be aware. And the defense, the guy has to step up and show. And right here, he likes to pump fake, so you have to be aware of what he's doing. You run it, you know what? He goes to the hole, lays it up, getting ready to throw the lob. So you have to have player awareness. You have to have defense awareness. You have to have awareness, period. You can't let a guy like this get off. You let this guy get off, Clippers will go all the way.
But J.J. Redick is a terrific shooter, but the one thing that Portland can do, when you got a guy who's a great shooter, you got to go at him on the other end. You can't let him be one-dimensional. Like, if you got a guy, you got to make him work on the other end. He's not a great defender. He's a great shooter, but he's not a great defender. I would go at him, personally, because, Kenny had a great point, and Chris Paul is probably the best defensive point guard in the NBA. And he takes, to piggyback on Ken's, he takes great pride. Like other guys, they have other guys playing the other great elite point guards. But Chris Paul takes it personally as a challenge. But on the other end, JJ, you got to go at him, man. You can't let him just be out there running around shooting threes. You got to go right at his skull.
13 points, 5 out of 10 from the floor, 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Skull.
From
right in the head.
promised
Oh,
land.
skull, okay. His skull.
I know you're not making fun of the way I talk, the way you mom.
No, don't you dare.
Oh, my goodness.
Back with more on the American Express Halftime Report.
I rather mumble to give not the previous word. See what happened was, gotta go his skull. SKU, America, skull.
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.
Time now for American Express teammates. Stan Van Gundy and the Pistons watched LeBron and the Cavs tie the NBA record for threes made in a playoff game. They knocked down 20 of them.
Wow, 20?
20 for 38.
Who had the record before that?
The Golden State Warriors.
It ties the record. Golden State, Dallas, and Seattle have all done it.
Okay.
And they hit 20. In fact, they hit 22s and they hit 23s on the.
I'm surprised the Warriors don't have more than that.
20's still a lot.
20's a lot.
I know that, but I'm saying I know.
That's 60 points from three.
They got the
What's
best.
the most you guys hit, Kenny?
I wouldn't think it was 20. I that's
know
what
it
I was
wasn't.
saying. I wouldn't think it was close to 20. I would say 15.
Because you hit 7 yesterday.
Yeah, you know, I lost count after 5, check. I just stopped counting. Yeah. I don't even know.
What you laughing at? Was in a championship game.
Yeah, that was in the finals.
Oh, that's right. You made it to the finals.
Y'all got swept in the
Detroit.
finals.
Hey, Kenny, what were you saying about Chuckster?
I thought he was coming to take my blood pressure.
Hey, man, y'all can't. Hey,
Nurse
no
Ratchet.
shoes.
Look at those nurses.
There's nothing wrong with my shoes.
Yes, they are. You've been cutting grass in them.
There's nothing wrong with my shoes.
Come on, man. You have a Nike deal.
I know. Thank you,
Hey, Lynn Merritt, man, get this dude some shoes.
Man, there's nothing wrong with these shoes.
Yo, they turning up, man, when the Air Force Ones start turning up.
Charles Nurse
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, there's no shame in my game.
Okay.
Thank you, Phil Knight, Howard White, and Lynn Merritt.
They send you more than one.
Chuck will have a surgical mask on at postgame.
Come on, man.
Oh, this again.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
first of all,
That's
I,
right, Shaq.
I love Planet Fitness.
Planet Fatness.
And that's Shaq's body for real right there. He got the man boobs. Oh, my goodness.
Man, hey.
Oh, that's stuck in the front.
Oh my
You
goodness.
got that pregnant belly.
Come on, man. Some things you can't unsee.
Unfortunately.
Including.
You've been watching the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.